Hey guys, this is why benefits are actually better than raises in most cases. And here's why. I'm going to go through this with you so you can understand it and you can explain it. But it's really about the dollars that we get to keep. And so when we talk about a 24 or 25 cent an hour raise, that's $10 a week over a 40-hour work week. The unfortunate thing is when that happens, the employee pays $10. And so that pay increase, when they receive the $10, they only receive that $7.50 because of the taxes. So it's not a huge benefit for the employee, right? Plus, the employer has to pay payroll taxes on top of that. And so depending on what your payroll amount is, who's really winning here? The only really person here that's winning is the IRS. And so it makes sense to look into this a little bit more. So we usually talk about a benefit bank, and this happens through section 125 of the tax code. So you definitely want to get information on this. But in this specific case, this would save $1.60 per employee per week. And then they get the full buying power of that $10. Now, you're not going to want to do this for everything, but specifically, if you're looking for, an incremental raise, this is a way that you can do it, and then the employee gets a full benefit. So let's look at an example of 20 people in a business, and let's just show you what happens. So in this case, that same 25 cents an hour week on 20 employees, that right there is over a full year. If they're paid weekly, that's $10,400 a week. The actual cost to the business due with the payroll taxes is $12,064, and the benefit of that $10,000 goes down to $7,800 for the employees, and the IRS benefits from both sides of those taxes in the amount of $4,264. Now let's say we use that in section 125, and now we get the full $10,400. The employees get the full benefit, and there's no taxes involved at all, and so the company benefits from the tax deduction, the full tax deduction. This is a big deal. So a raise versus, a benefit or section 125. Here's the exact math on it actually happening. So it's basically the math on after tax versus pre-tax. So you can see after tax, on a check that this employee would get if their monthly salary was $2,500. After FICA and federal income tax and state income tax takes their chunk out, the adjusted gross, and then you apply insurance premiums or other types of benefits that can happen through 125, section 125. You see this net check is way less because it's after tax. But if we switch that around, look at what we just did. We moved it up the line so it gets taken off before taxes. And all of a sudden their net pay goes up. And so that yearly savings for that employee is $1,236 in this case. And so what qualifies for 125? These are some examples you can just take a look at. I think it's worth looking in. Here's the qualified benefits that you can pre-tax. Here's the non-qualified benefits that you can't pre-tax, and you can kind of take a look at those. I'm providing those here for you to take a look at. But over the full sense of the word, what we're really trying to do is we're trying to retain employees. And to replace an employee today, on average, it's saying it's $5,400. So this meaningful benefit, giving full benefit advantage on that dollar raise, can make a huge difference. So you're definitely going to want to check that out.